We have it written in black and white from a U.S. courthouse that someone somewhere once forfeited $460,000 and is now a president-elect in Nigeria.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Today, I bet no verse. We know Ahmed Tinibu and the people when be say the push on reach this very stage when be say it is so. All of them they regret now, they panic. Why EBC they even take from the beginning to take this decision? Because right from the beginning, we tell Ahmed Tinibu, put yourself for where you belong. In no one here. Now hypertension na in una want to kill this old man so na in. Alright, as you don't already see, the running mate of Peter Obi, Ahmed Datti, don't come outside. And this will not be only write up. The video still there where he say Ahmed Tinibu in any way not qualify to be the president of this very country. He grabbed her for interview and he also get another version when he say he also release for a write up. Will they do that write up first before we leave you to listen to the interview when he say it follow up? Although listen to us very well, we get issue with this Ahmed Datti. Yes, we get issue. And the issue will make it very clear. Even after Ibise, we don't read this message and also listen to your own voice. We will make una understand the reason why Ibise will carry this video they come and we equally talk. So we get issue with Ahmed Datti. And before we go on, I beg not forget, as usual, to help us share this video and also help us like and so that YouTube will equally help us recommend this video to each and every one of us all around the world. Thank you so much. Now, we will do small reading. And as we put our hand for inside this matter, they can make us understand, say, the vice presidential candidates of the Labour Party, when they call LP, when he named as Senator Yusuf Datti Ahmed, he don't come outside to talk, say, the president-elect, according to them, we know say na president appointed. When he be say he named na Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinibu, say he no meet the constitutional requirement. When he be say he will make INEC, when he be say they call Independent National Electoral Commission, declaring as the winner of this 2023 general election, and also talk say they will swear for him come May 29th, this 2023. And still on top of the matter, they can make us understand, say, as if they speak for Channels television interview when Ibise in grant yesterday, Datti Ahmed in talk say, wetin Tinibu get as certificate of return when Ibise INEC given, say, not be certificate, na ordinary check, na in the given. And again, the contour say, as they ask him, why Ibise he dey disappointed with INEC for this very act when Ibise they carry out to give Ahmed Tinibu that very certificate. It does say the INEC chairman not supposed to engage for that kind of activities when Ibise he call the highest of rascality and also arrogant for your own administration. And this man, which is the INEC chairman, enter at about 4 a.m. and out of ignorance, he allocates power to his own self to interpret a section of the Constitution. When he be say he no need any interpretation, the section of 134, when he be say he did very clear and he don't already interpret itself to everybody to understand. And he carelessly go ahead to proceed to declare Ahmed Tinibu and also issue a certificate when he be say he call the certificate of return to our dear Mr. President, when he be say, even as we dey think am, say na payback time for the promise when he be say Tinibu give them from way back for the year 2014, when he be say that they add the money for their own votes, and also when he make them get the president, when he be say he dey for seat today, when he name na Mr. Bubu. And he not stop there as he continue to talk, say, then when it be the Labour Party, him and his own principal, they come for the third position when it be say INEC release. And for reality, say them now they come first. And even as we dey talk now, Nigeria as a nation, they for the state of constitutional crisis. And these people, they never realize yet. A certificate of return, they given to this so-called president-elect unconstitutionally. And this act going to be said they carry out so they give us 2 red lights as a signal. And one of them not the one of INEC, which is the other one not the one of the people, which is in another clear terms. The certificate of return when basically they talk about so one day when it be said the Nigerians supposed to issue to accept the person when it be say is supposed to lead them. Why the other one and the one when it be say INEC they appoint their own person of choice. And as we go deep, section 134 for the Nigeria Constitution, it make it clear to each and every one of us the kind of person when they're supposed to declare and also issue certificate of return. And now the candidates when be say now only in one scored the highest number of votes, at least 25% for 2/3 of the states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, including the Federal Capital Territory. And it is very clear to each and every one of us say Ahmed Tinibu he not even score 25% for the Federal Capital Territory, which is Abuja. And we deny that result. We, when it be the Labour Party, we get 61%. Atiku not even get 25%. And we deny both Atiku and Ahmed Tinibu that result for the Federal Territory. So, by the Nigerian Constitution, when it be say nobody big pass, Ahmed Tinibu he not certify the Constitution when it be say it will make INEC declare the president-elect. So, as we dey talk now, we not get any president-elect for this country, Nigeria, because the one when it be say they declare so, it violates the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And for us to conclude this matter, Ahmed Datti, when it be the running mate of Peter Obi for Labour Party, he can talk say the way when it be say this people they go now, that they disregard all the call when it be say Nigerians, they call, they talk, say, make these people, may they not go ahead because of all the things when it be say our eye, they see. And that they violate the Constitution the more. Even if it be say they go ahead to swear for Ahmed Tinibu and Shetima, may they just understand, say that they swear for unconstitutional government. All right, my great and wonderful people, that one are the message when we say we receive right now from Ahmed Datti, when it be the running mate of Peter Obi of Labour Party. I beg, we did very sorry, say we just need to read the whole details of this message so that you will understand everything. Now, we'll quickly leave you, make you watch this other video where it be say if you call out Ahmed Tinibu concerning EO drug case before we can bring the issue when it be say we get with Ahmed Datti.
You have heard about organized private sector. I have heard about organized crime. And in our petition, there is something that has to do with organized crime. Drug peddling, drug everything is the epitome of organized crime. In America's 1930s, there was Ben Segal, a murderous individual who controlled the state. Only in the 1980s, I always his name, Pablo Escobar, he threw a justice from a helicopter down to earth. Pablo Escobar. Now, recently, you have the case of El Chapo in prison but correcting. We have it written in black and white from a U.S. courthouse that someone somewhere once forfeited $460,000 and is now a president-elect in Nigeria, the world's greatest black nation. In the United States, Nigerians have the highest educated expatriates. And this is the best we can do.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say you don't hear everything yourself. Now, may we go straight to the point. The problem when we see we get with Ahmed Datti, Peter Obi, and every other person when we see that they stand up right now, they bring out the drug case of Ahmed Tinibu. Although we feel they wrong for this our opinion, I beg kindly go to the comment section and tell us the reason why you be say you think say we they wrong. Now, Ahmed Datti and Peter Obi, they don't come outside now with the drug case of Ahmed Tinibu. They bring them before courts. here in Nigeria and even outside Nigeria. The question when be say, they ask Ahmed Datti and Peter Obi and every other Nigerians when be say, they truly they aware, say this drug case not be just say ESA, na reality. And truly, it dey for grand and now something when be say everybody know and they feel verify am. Why it be say una wait to this very extent? Since when it be say Nigerians they cry out, why it be say una not back up the voices of Nigerians? Must we wait until something spoil finish before we dey cry for the spill milk? Must it be like that for Nigeria? Now the reason why it be say yes, it will always be difficult for us to get victory. The time when it be say we're supposed to stop issue, we know we'll take action. Our people already talk and say now where river for they tiny. Now there they block am when it be say you they get victory. Not be when it don't spread wide. No. This very issue now it don't spread wide, over wide. It do over wide. See, make I tell una when it be say they fight Ahmed Tinibu so after it be say they don't issue a certificate of return. Make Peter Obi understand say the person when it be say in this fight not be the same fight when it be say he fight for Anambra State when it take become the governor after 3 years when they take deny am. No. Na Fulani na Peter Obi they wrestle against. Not be Anambra people. Anambra na section of Nigeria. But this presidency, when it be say if the battle so, make you know, say, now all the Fulanis, when it be say it de Nigeria and all African nation, now in the wrestle against. So, the time when it be say we're supposed to make move to stop this issue, now the time when it be say this man, they vow for this position, during campaign, we're supposed to sit tight to let the federal government of Nigeria understand, because a lot of people come outside with proof verification to this very effect. When they talk about so, we see a lot of Nigerians we tender a lot of videos. When you say people they come outside to make sure say Nigerians understand this issue. When Ahmed Tinibu and Datti they bring before us today, why una not back those voices? Why una not stand upon those issues? When una know say yes, na true, na reality, una dey silent. Now, after all said and done, una they run up and down, they tell us say a certificate of return, drug issue, this or that. We wish una victory, because if it good for una, it good for us. Yes, we not the doubt say anything they gonna be say it not dey possible to undo. No, but truly, if for day is and much better for us to quench this fire for smoking stage than the time now when it be say it not to escalate, it not they burn the whole forest. Now, so we talk concerning this matter. We'll leave you to share your own opinion with us in the comment section, even as we draw the long rope here. We'll see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.